What really scary horror story really happened in your life or to the people you know? Back when I was 11 we lived in a trailer and there was this house next to us. We rented out a room for us because the trailer would get too cold during the winter. So one night I was in the trailer and around 11 p.m. maybe 10 then my mom asked if I'm hungry and I asked for a PB&J and my mom says she'll bring it down for me, so I sit and wait and then I hear this god-awful scream followed by the power in the trailer power going out. Once it clicked back on, my mom came and looking panicked I asked what happened pretending nothing happened and it works, somehow. She then described someone like 7 feet tall with long arms almost touching the ground. She said it was staring out the window, so she ran back to the trailer to make sure I was okay. Once she calmed down we went inside and fell asleep. One of my early set memories was riding my tricycle around a swimming pool, falling in, inhaling all the water, looking up at the sun distorted through the waves, and then someone coming in to get me. The most vivid part was the feeling when you get pool water up your nose. Years later, I asked my mom why she never mentioned it, and she said it didn't happen to me, it happened to my brother. When I was a toddler, we moved to a town where a boy about my brother's age, 5, had disappeared. The disappearance had never been solved. A few years later, it came out that the boy's teenage neighbor had kidnapped, molested, murdered, and eaten the boy, then preserved his bones with varnish and kept them as souvenirs. He lived on our street, on the path my brother and sisters walked to and from school every day. I just learned about all of this a few months ago when I was talking to my older sister about why my mom was so protective and maybe a bit paranoid. One of my uncles located in Washington told me this story about how when he was younger he worked as a roofer. He would fix roofs. He explained to me that one day, during one of his trips to a house, he got lost while walking. He ended up in a woody area with one single house that was in the woods. He went up to it and knocked. A couple opened the door and while he asked for directions, they asked him to come in for coffee, in which he agreed. While he was inside the house he was looking around while the wife made his coffee. While looking around he noticed a shrine-type thing over a fireplace. He walked over closer towards it and saw a graduated picture of Ted Bundy and many other childhood pictures. Turns out he ran into Ted Bundy's parents after he got the electric chair.